Good. Good.
All right, Anderson Silva with a lot of high-level experience against wrestlers like Chael Sonnen in their series, but you got to think that he has done a lot of work to make sure he can keep this fight up.
Well, it's the only way he can get beat, honestly, is if you continue to take him down. He's so good at striking that if he can stay upright, you are always up against him. For Anderson to win tonight, he's got to keep his back off the octagon side, circle to the center, and make sure that he is controlling the engagements and the pace of this fight.
Gastelum has said he's more mentally locked in and just more present overall in training. Oh, beautiful land there by Anderson Silva. Age is just a number. Remarkably, the former UFC middleweight champion still getting it done here against the best 185-pounders in the world. All right, so here's Anderson Silva with the footwork early. He can snipe you from any angle.
Yeah, he can fight you in so many different ways. You see him leaning forward with his hands open. He has vision for days.
All right, early round one action, and sometimes at the highest levels, this is the way it plays. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt. Right hand good on the count. Man, he's got it going on tonight as he gets another body kick right to the midsection.
You got to protect that midsection, man. You cannot get kicked there.
Oh, another body shot gets through. I think you start to feel those in the midsection.
Yeah, you know, if you're the opponent also, you know that you're making that investment into the body. Even though you may not be able to see the work that you're doing yet, at some point, it's going to start to pay dividends.
Champ, I stopped short of using the word dominant, but getting close to it. This kickboxer is something to me.
Well, he's doing a really good job. He's mixing it all up. He's mixing up targets, and he's doing it so early. He's got his opponent playing catch-up from the very start of the fight.
Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage.
Well, his coaches are wondering, where's the defenses? We worked on this. We knew this would be an attack that they would come with. Why are you not doing what we've trained? He's got to change something, man. Tuck that elbow. He's got to roll and turn. He cannot continue to take these body shots.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Oh, what a shot to the body. His opponent crippled, but not out yet.
He's trying to keep the poker face, but he's hurt very, very bad.
Oh, big left. Back to his feet. Oh, beautiful tuck getting underneath the elbow, right to the body.
Got to tuck it. Tuck the elbow, or those body shots will continue to land. This dude is hurt, and he's still firing back.
Gastelum's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. Well-placed shot there, DC. He is officially he's hurt. I am no analyst, but maybe wrestle?
Yeah, he might need to wrestle here. He needs to hope that his gets excited, overthrows, and presents his hips to him so that he can level change and take him to the mat.
White's a little bit stunned, holding on to him now in the clinch.
But that's smart, Don. He's trying to recover. He's trying to knock the cobwebs off after he got hurt.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Back to his feet. Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. Gastelum's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. Keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad.
Lunges forward to the left there. Seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up quickly, right? Even if you have the strongest core in the game, you don't want to take too many of those shots in. Round through orders. Oh, I sort of thought that one. Tremendous back. Well, you got to think it's only a matter of time. Yup, referee stopping the action here. That swelling is getting out of control. This might be the end, DC.
It's bad. I mean, it's a lot of swelling. And it's the damage that he has taken over the course of the fight that is making him swell to a point that I don't know if he can continue.
Fighter trying to state his case to stay in the fight. It looks as though the doctor's going to allow him to continue, at least for now.
Yeah, but he's got to make some adjustments. He's got to keep his hands up, and he's got to keep his head off the center line.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited. This fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys go. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
Gastelum's eye is getting nasty now, DC. I wouldn't be surprised if they call on the doctor to take a look.
Boy, he's a bloody mess, Jay. He's been beat up. The guy has been targeting the eye, and now the cut is at a stage.
How much can one man take?
Yeah.
Oh, big crowd strike now.
Champion. To remain the world champion is truly inspiring. What a performance by the champ.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, Referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 35 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Anderson the Spider Silva.
So another win tacked on to the total of one of the most decorated champions in UFC history. Anderson Silva does it again and really thought he looked sharp tonight. You could tell early on in the fight, the future Hall of Famer, Anderson Silva, getting it done in a big way here tonight.
Ready? Good. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Another look at the UFC Hall of Famer, Anderson the Spider Silva. And we tried out the phrase must-see TV in MMA. I'm not sure anybody qualifies more for that distinction than him.
John, if you knew nothing about mixed martial arts, the moment you laid eyes on Anderson Silva, you recognized you were watching something special. He was so much better than everyone else. It was so apparent. Is he still, though, better than everyone else? We get an opportunity to find out.
Oh, crippling uppercut.
Another nasty punch lands.
They just don't move like Anderson Silva. He can hurt you in so many different ways on the feet.
And his head movement's so good. That's why he can fight with his hands so low with that forward-leaning stance.
Well, that's exactly what he wanted.
John, here's a submission attempt. It's starting to get tight. Got to be very careful here.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he got out.
Wow, what a great job defensively. Staying aware, staying alert. The moment a little bit of space presented itself, he took it and got himself out of that triangle. Very good defense.
Man, and we'd be remiss if we did not mention that pinpoint left hand that landed a moment ago. Man, there it is again. Those body kicks for him have been the weapon of choice, and if it's not broken, no need to fix it. We'll see if the defense can make an adjustment, but man, oh, that's the biggest shot to fight the score. How's his opponent still
I
standing?
mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
A couple of chins here being tested early.
How many times can he just explode before he starts to fatigue himself? Because every time he goes, it's a massive explosion.
So there it is. The kickboxer successfully defends the first takedown attempt by the more balanced fighter. He said he might have to play defense early. Did it well there.
Well, he's expecting the wrestler to fatigue. As the takedowns fail, he starts to get more tired. Then he will let his hands go, elbows go, knees go, and use all of his weapons to try and finish this fight.
Well, he must have had a good warm-up, DC, because it is not taking him any time at all to find that kicking range tonight.
Well, he's making his opponent second-guess everything that he's doing. That's when you know he's fighting at his highest level.
Oh! Knocked down by the spinning back fist! So Anderson showed up at his best here tonight on must-see television. That indeed will do it! Holy smokes! All right, well, he's definitely getting a post-fight interview. Well, his smile lights up the room, and his...
ready. Ready. Let's do it.
All right, early round action here as we get a look at Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill. And Jamal Hill just speaks to the... Man, he's still right back. All right, so a close call there moments ago, champ. And early, he nearly got knocked out. Seems as though he has recovered.
That's crazy how badly he was hurt as early in the fight as he was hurt. He seems to be coming back around now. But let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, beautifully timed in place there as Hill lands the right hook.
I love the right hook of Jamal Hill because he can land it as a singular punch and he can land it off of that beautiful left cross that he throws. That's one of his best weapons.
We were talking about something else, but a moment ago there was a clean right hand that got through. Found a hole for that punch. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Hill's eye looks to be cut open from one of those strikes.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
All right, so early round one action, and he's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for broke.
Yeah, he's swinging, but he's not having much success. Got to slow down a little bit to make sure that he can fight the whole fight.
They hurt him. Big wins.
Oh, nice little right hook there.
Oh, lands another hook. Oh, not sure if that opened up a cut, but a hard elbow in tight and it lands.
You got to worry about the takedowns. You got to worry about so many things when you're fighting this balanced fighter that when he starts...
Oh, right off the block, he lands the counter.
Oh, he stunned him there, John. That one rocked him a bit. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. Wow, both of them are landing massive shots.
Oh, that's a big elbow. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is open.
All right, not trying to get ahead of myself, but perhaps the tide is starting to turn. He's starting to feel himself on the feet now.
Yeah, he's starting to feel himself, and that shot will allow for him to reset his mind. Like, okay, I can compete with this guy. Now he's got some respect. Let's see what he does with it.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Man, not sure if he wanted to eat all of that head kick, but he did. Physically, Jamal Hill looking quite good tonight. We'll see if he can get the jab going out of that southpaw stance.
Yeah, very tall in his stance, very big, lead hand pumping and popping.
Ooh, diving punch lands. Oh, heavy shots raining down. And right into side control. And he's back up. All right, late round one action here. Nice job outstriking his opponent thus far.
I mean, right in his face with that beautiful Pikachu style, head off the center line. Hey, these are giving me Mike Tyson vibes.
Wow.
From the 80s. Yeah, the guy looks amazing.
Hill's eye is really starting to worsen. Looks like some major concern there out of that red corner.
He's been battered, he's been bruised. He got cut early in the fight, and you understood that if he didn't change something, it would get much worse. He didn't change anything, and now we're here.
Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. 30 seconds to go in the round. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Sweet Dreams Hill going for the takedown here, but he misses. Oh, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek. All right, so that round is in the books. Hill's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round 2.
You can't take those. They come from the side, so they hurt you. You don't see them coming. You got to get on his bicycle. And for this guy, he's got to go find the finish.
Get the bonus checks ready. A little bit of desperation here as he engages in the clinch.
Yeah, he was stunned. And he was stunned badly. But he's holding now. And every second that passes, he gets a little bit more refreshed.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really...
Goodness. Sorry, Jay. I did not mean to cut you off. That was a beautiful straight, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Oh, man, he is might need to switch things up.
John, I always say don't panic wrestle, but I believe a takedown may be the only thing that will save him out there. All right, let's see what he can do with this. He's in the half guard.
Back to his feet. Hill's able to protect the eye.
Holy smokes!
Takes the judges. All right, Buff, thank you very much indeed. All right, a lot of pressure, as usual, on the former UFC light heavyweight champion Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill. And in some breath, it's mission accomplished because he did realize the ultimate prize, but there's still work to be done. And just given the skills, the athleticism, the boxing, a lot of people believe he can be the man again.
He can be the man again, John. I think he's very raw still. And when he gets in some of the biggest moments, it shows. But when you watch Jamal and he's on his game, he can beat them all. That fight against Glover Teixeira, that was one of the best performances of his entire career. He's a long southpaw, tremendous range control, big power, and a belief that if he can get to you, he can put you out. Jamal Hill tonight has an opportunity to try and do that once again.
sure there is a bigger superstar in mixed martial arts at present than the UFC light heavyweight champion Alex Poatan Pereira. A remarkable rise to superstardom and another massive title fight in front of him here tonight.
It was all so unexpected. We knew that this guy was a tremendous kickboxer, but what you could never imagine is that he would rise to this level of stardom, this much success in the amount of time that he's done it. This guy has won multiple world championships, and he looks as though, John, he continues to get better.
And he's not an Olympian like you, but there does appear to be a healthy appetite for wrestling and grappling improvement. He is putting in the time. We'll see if he can present his best version here tonight. Alex Pereira, ready to make a statement here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, he is the reigning, defending UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, Alex Poatan Pereira!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, here we go with two of the best light heavyweights in the world, Jamal Hill and Alex Poatan Pereira. Pereira certainly has had the upper hand thus far in this matchup, but Jamal Hill's a plus athlete, and he is ready to exact his revenge tonight.
I mean, Alex Pereira is one of the best fighters in the world. And when he and Jamal Hill come together, there are some interesting dynamics to this matchup. Jamal's a southpaw, so it's a little easier to pick up on Pereira's leg kick. But ultimately, it's about avoiding the big shots of Pereira that will give Jamal Hill a chance to win this fight.
Oh, huge kick to the body. Pereira told us he was able to grapple a lot more during this training camp. Bears watching as to how much he might try to use that part of his game.
That's one of the things, every time I see Alex Pereira, I grab his leg to see if he's been working on the wrestling. Honestly, he feels so strong in that position. Oh! Beautiful left hook there by Pereira.
Patented movement from Pereira, laterally side to side. We'll see if he can get off to a good start.
You would think that because he stands so tall, he would find himself in more trouble. But because he does that so well, he really can dictate the range and pace of the fight. We always talk about the consequences. You can't make a mistake when you're in there with these two. The consequences are dire. I mean, early in the fight, he already had me hurt. Oh my goodness, John, this could be a quick night.
Jamal Hill going for the clinch here, but in desperation mode. Appears to just be a means by which to recover. He is stunned.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
this fight looks as though it has been cut open.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. Man, there it is again. Easy to paint the narrative in this fight, right, DC? Body kicks continue to add up. Landed another one there for good measure. Well, kickboxing chops on full display early. He's got it all going here in round one.
He's got it going, and he's got his opponent confused. When this guy is using all of his tools, he's very hard to deal with.
Just misses with the left hook. Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, you don't want to take too many kicks on that calf, and now it's starting to show some visible damage.
You can see the color starting to change on the calf. He's taking too many of his kicks. Beautiful kick lands.
All right, so a seminal blow earlier in the round. It wasn't a knockdown, but it was certainly a stunner that caught his attention.
Oh, I mean, he got hurt bad. To see him still standing, that just goes to the toughness that he has to be still standing after taking such a damaging shot.
Well, he is a true fight finisher, and Alex Pereira has really managed risk well tonight. Not necessarily going for the kill shot.
Well, I think it speaks to his evolution of an MMA fighter. He's not just a striker anymore. He's an MMA striker, recognizing that the gloves are smaller, so he's got to take his time in his approach. He cannot just hunt you down anymore. So that makes him more accurate. That makes him more focused defensively. He has looked amazing tonight. That's kind of what we expect now from Alex Pereira.
I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Every time he hits him, he seems to hurt him. It's unbelievable.
Huge ground and pound strikes finding the home. Nice positional control here. Alex Pereira gets back to the feet now. 10 seconds to go. Round two coming up next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, round two. Oh, big kick lands flush.
Beautiful leg kick lands.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Pereira's just continuing to build momentum here. Great first round and pressing forward early in round two. Oh, he goes with the
This
pressure.
man is landing brutal ground and pound. Oh my goodness.
Still, Alex Pereira, the man at 205 pounds, and the other. All right, we'll re-rack some replays for you. All right, so Alex Pereira continues to shine here in the UFC.